in the US. 14,000 people heard speakers representing a wide spectrum of faiths and ethnic groups celebrating Ali's sporting and social achievements.
A complete athlete, the greatest, an entertainer, and to some, even a poet. These are some of the words used to describe Muhammad Ali. And in a fitting farewell, the champ was laid to rest in Kentucky.
I am the greatest.
By his own admission, Muhammad Ali was the most handsome and fastest boxer of his time, and undeniably the sportsman of the century. Longtime friend and former American President Bill Clinton, among those delivering Ali's eulogy, could not express enough in words the kind of man Ali was.
I think he decided very young to write his own life story. I think he decided before he could possibly have worked it all out, and before fate and time could work their will on him, he decided that he would not be ever disempowered.
Senior advisor Valerie Jarrett to US President Barack Obama also touched on Ali's human and civil rights activism.
He was our most basic freedoms: religion, speech, spirit. He embodied our ability to invent ourselves. His life spoke to our original sin of slavery and discrimination, and the journey he traveled helped to shock our consciousness and lead us on a roundabout path towards salvation.
Comedian Billy Crystal summed up Ali's poetic side.
We're at the halfway point. I was clean shaven when this started. Every one of his fights was an aura of a Super Bowl. He did things nobody would do. He predicted the round that he would knock somebody out, and then he would do it. He was funny. He was beautiful. He was the most perfect athlete you ever saw, and those were his own words.
Boxing promoter Don King was involved in the iconic Rumble in the Jungle boxing match between Ali and heavyweight champion George Foreman. King said Ali fought not just for himself, but for everyone.
He's a fighter of the people. He's a fighter by the people, and he became the people's champion. And the defining role was the Rumble in the Jungle, you know what I mean? But his spirit will never die, you know what I mean? His body is gone, but the spirit lives on. And I'm just so happy that God blessed me with an opportunity to share life with him. And him and I together was a combination that's undeniable, unbeatable.
Ali passed away at the age of 74 after battling with Parkinson's disease for 32 years. He passed on as one of the most respected men in the United States, a civil rights fighter, a family man, and simply the greatest heavyweight fighter that ever graced the boxing ring. His flair, the phantom punch that knocked out Sonny Liston, and the rope-a-dope redefined the style of heavyweight fighting and etched itself into the memories of modern-day fighters and will forever be remembered.
Meanwhile, as Muhammad Ali was being laid to rest in the United States in Bryanston, Johannesburg, a group of youngsters took their Friday evening